Hello, this is Mr. Inadequate. I am playing Vicky 2, and this is Free Ireland Episode 8. Before I start with anything, I would like to give a major shout out to the folks at the Victoria Facebook gaming page for all the helpful advice and the answers to the questions I asked. So, oops, that's not how you do it. Portugal. I gotta find my. I don't know where my fleet is. Is it? Oh, that's Russia. I may have lost my fleet. That's Russia. That's Russia. I can't be. That's. Uh-oh. Well, where is my fleet? This it? It is. Okay, that was the very first thing they told me to do, is to turn my fleet around and add it to my army and just kind of be in defense. As long as I joined the war with the United Kingdom, I should be okay. Uh, uh-oh. And I lost my fleet to the French. Shit. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Pause. Okay, I lost my fleet. We have a newspaper. Okay. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated well after the war was over. That's kind of Twilight Zone-ish. Bavaria is rising. Oh, France is down to minus 16. How about Austria? Minus 1. How about the United Kingdom? The USA? I need to check. I don't know. Okay. I am very worried about this. We're going to have to work on France after the war. Oh no. France is invaded. This might be real fast, people. This might be the end. Yeah, it was. It isn't now. They've invaded us. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, England. What the hell that was? My friends, my saviors, the English. They're chasing. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Build my army back up. Holy mackerel. So not half a month away from them. I'm going to have to increase. Apparently, world events have taught me I need to increase my army for home defense. I think that might be a blockade. I'm not sure. Well, I lost my my navy, and then I lost my troops. How is this war going? They're they're losing. Be nice if I could get some war reparations out of it, but I'm happy. Believe me, I'm happy. Wow, Papal States do not like me. Spain seems to be winning that war. Oops. And wow. Okay. Spain has now conquered Riga. Let me check. Yeah, we're at peace. Yay! That was scary. Okay, Brazil's thrown to war. Now, what do I got here? I got 3. Great powers. Okay. Gotta go to work with this. Read the newspaper. Okay, here's pertinent. The Great War between France and the United Kingdom ended on a glorious victory. The war, known as French colonial conquest of British Madras, raged from 1865 to 1866, so were placed in the sun, and in the end, the result was humiliate France. Prestige is reduced by 80. Okay. Now, more infantry. And we continue. Oh, okay, we got that. Yeah, cool. Now I gotta set the research. How about that? That will be done a little less than a year. Okay. And the elections are on, so we have Irish trade policy, a heated debate in Ireland. The intensive election campaign has reached a boiling point in Ireland, where a fierce trade policy debate pits the friends of free trade against the pals of protectionism in a rough rumble and tumble to determine the future of our nation's traders. Free traders argue that goods must be allowed to freely cross all borders, while protectionists argue that our nation's fragile industries need protection from dangerous foreign competition threatening to undo them. I'm going to do the same thing I've always done. We got to pause. Religious policy debated. The morality and virtue of our people started to decline. The statement caused much stir among the debaters of toleration and religious polarity on the campaign trail in Ireland. Many have begun questioning the country's view on religion. My lips are very dry. And there is no doubt that these issues will play their part in the coming election. There are no gods. Nope. Religion is not a political issue. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm going to do that one because Protestantism and Catholicism, I'm not sure exactly whether they agree on each of them believe in the right God. Okay. I'll build another unit of artillery. Down here, I'm going to build another or a unit of dragoons. Up here, can't build an army. How about in Donegal? Yes, I can build an army in Donegal. Engineers. How about Belfast? Armagh? Londonderry? Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. We've discovered muzzle-loaded. The Liberals. The Liberals took. Liberal and anarcho-liberal parties got. Oh, wow. Conservatives are out. Okay. Well, at least get it back up to the 20. Oh, I didn't unpause it. Aha. Okay, newspaper. Socialists formed in Austria. Ottoman Empire and Egypt go to war. Brazil's at war with Bolivia. Liberia and England might go to war. Okay. Inventory planning. That helps. Okay. Okay. That'll bring us up to 12. Okay. Okay. Now, let's do this one. Yeah, I know I'm going all out on the military. I don't want that to happen again, is why. Okay. Before the end of the year, we'll have that. Okay, we're up to 24. I think. Uh-oh. And yet it seems to me an outright travesty that while our people labor under the crushing yoke and fetters of poverty, unsanitary living conditions, and moral degradation, our parliament insists on spending thousands upon millions on gunpowder and cannons. Our nation should go to war, gentlemen, a war on the ills that plague our society. One of our cabinet members has addressed Parliament with a long speech expounding the government's anti-military policies. How should we lever this? Okay, I'll stop spending on military. Pause here. We're what, 32 years into this game of 100 years. We're almost a third. And we have survived a couple of threats. The revolt in the north and the invasion of the French that the English helped us with. Okay, so we're where we can be. Okay. Sympathy strike. Workers in a machine shop in one of our states have gone out and strike, protesting all manner of ills, real or perceived, in society as a whole and in the workplace. What is infinitely worse than a few redbeards taking a few days off, however, is that many other workers from all across the state have joined them in a statewide sympathy strike, causing the productive engine of the state to grind to a more or less immediate halt. Harsh methods might have to be employed to resolve this little situation. Choices. Time is on our side. Let us wait them out with vague promises but little or no action. Curtail local press distribution for any papers suspected of collaboration. Let me take a drink here. It is an Ulster. How socialist do I want Ulster? I'm going to go for the 15% more socialist because it gains 3 consciousness and only 1 militancy, whereas this one gains 1 consciousness and 4 militancy, even though it's only 5% more. We're liable to turn into a socialist nation. Another newspaper. Oh. The United Kingdom took over Suez. Peru and Chile at war. Oh, I got a lot here. Hold on. Okay, we're still at 200. We're still at 200. Austria. Let's get them back over 0. Okay. Bavaria. I'm looking for people. Yeah. Okay. Well, I got left 3. I'm going to leave that there. I definitely want to work on France and Austria. Okay. Okay. just a look, we're almost at 40% literacy, and we've got some good research, I guess. Now, let's see where we go from here. I'm going to go for the breech loaded. And then the iron breech loaded artillery. I got to get our military more modern. Uh-oh. Okay. Put this over here. Societal status. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh no. Okay, hold on. I want to see this. Who has the liberals and the conservatives? Socialists are really gaining. The reactionaries are up there. The narco-liberals have dropped. Yeah, the socialists are the only ones who've gained. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're turning into a socialist country. Well, the army is up. Okay. Machine parts dropped. The Suez Canal has been built. Uh-oh. Portugal. Ooh, we could have a problem here. Let me check and see what I got with Portugal. Am I allied with them? We're 180. We're probably... No, we're still allied with them. Okay. Let's increase our relations with them. And then with France. It's going to take a long time to get our relations with France back. Okay. Wow. 1869, we get the potato light. Great power contention. Our independence is gradually being undercut and more becoming something that only exists on paper as several foreign great powers vie for control over our political institutions. Recently, tensions have erupted over the rights to conduct criminal investigations on Irish territory. The great powers will either have to exert themselves or lose influence. United Kingdom, the USA, the North German Federation, Belgium, and the Netherlands all get tensions in Ireland. Our economy's dipping. Now it's back up. We got less than a year for breech-loaded rifles. Local parties in control. Pause a minute. Is there any way to change this? Oh. Only way we're going to get it is if we get socialism. Jesus. Huh. Okay. Come on, newspaper. Okay. Socialist gain. Okay. Is that pronounced Hegelian? Hegelian? I'm not sure. Idealism. Shared prestige. Breech loaded rifles is almost done. Okay. Letter campaign. So I ask you, sisters, write. Write to your congressman. Write your local MP, your grandmother, someone, anyone. If the world will not come around to the message that women, considered as political animals, are equal to men in every relevant aspect, then the message will have to come around to it. The Irish suffragette movement has initiated a letter campaign with the ambitious goal of reaching every MP with 1,000 letters every year until female suffrage is passed and women are given the right to vote. The campaign has had a fair amount of effect already. We have count them, two choices. I predict that the reform agenda will gain a fair amount of traction in the upper house. I predict that the cause will gain a fair amount of traction among the populace. I'm going to go with this one. And, okay. And it's 1870 and I can do machine guns. I can do strategic, but I think steel railroad. Wait a minute, assembly line. Let's get the assembly line going. That will be $3 years from now, a little less. Okay. We do have the best rifles. Friendly society. A so-called friendly society has been established in one of our provinces. The friendly society is a loose association of people, often working in the same or similar trades as each other, dedicated to providing members with mutual economic assistance in the forms of unemployment insurance, loans, and cooperative banking. The friendly society claims that it isn't a trade union, but rather a cooperative or a bank. But some hawks within the cabinet fear that the organization is merely a front for socialist union activities and should be shut down. We have three choices: shut them down, let them continue to exist, shut them down and ban them. So this will Ulster losing Milton Sea is something I always want to see. Wait, what's this? Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Okay, breech loaded rifle armament. We got it. Newspaper. Uh-oh. Japan is among the great powers of the world. Okay. Now it's time to see things here. Wow, Japan really jumped. Netherlands is gone. We still 200? Yep. France. You should be 200. You should be 35. Austria. 13. Japan. Belgium's 100. We're protected by Belgium. How did that happen? Belgium, Belgium, Belgium. And I'm protected by Ireland and Spain. Or Belgium is. And they're allied. I'm kind of confused here. But anyway, this is Mr. Inadequate. This has been episode 8 of Free Ireland, playing Vicky 2. We have weathered the storm of the war. We were invaded by France, and England kicked them out, thankfully. We did fight gallantly, but now we rebuild our army, and we have breech loading. And if I'm not mistaken, machine guns. Well, we could do machine guns, but I'd rather do a semi-line. We could, yeah, we could do this too. But when does this come? 1919. Okay, so anyhow, as I said, this is Mr. Inadequate. This has been Vicky 2, Free Ireland, Episode 8. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, a shout out to the people who helped me at, what is it? Oh, the Victoria Facebook page. And thank you very much. And I will see you in the next episode.